Good morning, sir.
Hi, doctor. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. Thank you.
Uh, I bring all the best wishes and
Yeah.
from Speed Institute, from all the faculties. So I congratulate Dr. Nikhil Tiwari for scoring a topmost rank in AIMS 2021 April session and scoring a topmost rank of rank number 6 in surgical oncology.
So thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
So, can we know about Dr. Nikhil's background, from where he is coming from, where he did his MBBS, and where he did his MS, and why he wanted to do a surgical oncology?
Sir, I did my MBBS from Karnataka Institute of Medical Sciences, Hubli, from Karnataka, sir, in 2010 to 16. And later I joined my post-graduation in Lucknow, Command Hospital, Central Command, Lucknow, sir.
Okay.
Sir, from 2017 to 20, sir.
And why you want to pursue a course of surgical oncology?
Sir, surgical oncology was my dream since the beginning.
Okay.
And I was influenced by my
Did
surgical
someone
oncologist.
inspire you?
Yes, sir. The surgical oncologist at our hospital was awesome. He was I was totally inspired by him.
Okay.
Sir. And by being a surgical oncologist, we can operate anything from head to toe. And it's very challenging and interesting. So I developed interest in it, sir.
Very true. From neuro to endocrine thyroid to breast to gastro, neuro, anything you can operate in the body. You're very true. And it is some unique branch where in oncology as a whole, you will have a hand in even thoracic as well.
Yes.
And so fantastic. I want to know from you, when did you join Speed and what was your preparation strategy? How you worked through your preparation to score rank number 6 in surgical oncology?
Sir, I completed my MS in July 2020, and 1 month I took to decide which branch I need to do. So, and after that I joined Speed Institute in November, sir, November 2020, and started preparing from then. Then I gave last NEET and AIMS in January, November, and in this AIMS I gave, sir. So my
What
main
was your scores in NEET and last games?
sir, NEET I got 600 rank I had got, sir. And last aims I had got 44 marks of 80. That was I got it very close to being called for the interview. So I was motivated by that, and my serious preparation started since then, sir.
Okay.
So,
So can you tell me something about your preparation? How did you prepare?
my preparation mainly I focused on proper planning as such that what all the books and subjects I need to study in the 4 months before the next aims, and I divided the portion and had short term goals so that I need to finish this much of the subject in a week or in a fortnight or in a month, like that. And I kept on to my timetable, and yes, sir.
Okay. I mean, did you attend the live classes, online live classes or recorded classes in the Speed Learning app? And how did you prepare based on Devita?
Sir, I did attend all the live classes of the speed daily. I used to, and whatever the topic is being discussed in the evening, I used to read it in the morning time, so that it would be easier for me to understand the classes in the evening. And Devita as such, I did not read Devita means in full, but I went through the tables and figures in the book, sir, of all the chapters.
You were focused on AIMS or AIMS was given along with other exams? I mean, what was your primary focus to get the rank and get the seat?
So primary focus was of course NEET, and I got teams on the way. That's it.
Okay, so it's on on journey. It's on the way of a journey that to give exams. And did you expect this rank in AIMS? I mean, were you sure after your exams that you will have a comfortable score?
Sir, based on my experience of the previous AIMS exam, I was sure that I would do better compared to the previous AIMS. But being qualified in the interview and getting a rank was like a dream.
So, are you working now?
No, sir. I had joined a private hospital, which I left around 4 months back, sir, to study.
So you were into a full-time preparation.
Yes,
For 4 months.
yes, sir.
Can we take that way?
Yes,
So in a 4 months, because in 4 months of a full-time preparation, how did you space your timing for the preparation? What all you did for the whole day? Even if you don't mind, if you can share those details, it will be really helpful for the juniors and the people who are preparing for Satyakala.
I did not study any extra hours like waking up early in the morning or night. I used to utilize the maximum time available during the day, and apart from some routine exercises like in morning and evening for 1 hour, rest of the time apart from the apart from routine like breakfast, lunch or dinner, I used to study.
Okay. So, how do you used to study? You used to watch videos, and after watching videos, you go to the books and study, or you prepare one topic and you go to the videos. How do you work out MCQs? Did you take notes? So, we want to have an elaborate aspect on those preparation aspects that you did, and how many revisions you did, what you did before your exam, and what were the recall questions in the exam, how you are able to correlate your answering in exam with respect to your preparation. Can you give those finer details? It will be much useful.
Yes, sir. Initially, when I joined the Speed Institute, like I watched all the videos in the surgical oncology, in 15 days or 20 days initially, sir. I totally watched all the videos and made notes of it, and then I used to attend the weekly classes. Then along with that, I used to study this Devita images table, Devita review. I completed, sir, and I also referred to other MCQ books. Like that it went on, and ultimately whatever new I could learn, I used to add it into my notes, and I kept on revising it, sir. I revised almost thrice before the AIMS exam, sir.
You revised 3 times?
Yes, sir.
And before AIMS exam?
Sir.
And what about your mock exams? Did you give MCQ based exams? Were you practicing that, or you based only on learning from theory or the class videos or your notes?
Sir, before the AIMS exam, I completed the notes given in the Speed app as well, sir. I read that almost two times before the exam, and I also gave all the mock exams in the Speed, sir.
The mock exams were AIMS mock exam and NEET mock exam.
Yes, sir.
Were there any overlap in the preparation for NEET and for AIMS? Because both the preparations are different. They are not the same. AIMS strategy and NEET strategy is different. Because in NEET, there will be, you will have gynec, OBG, you have ortho, ENT, all those subjects added. But in AIMS exam, do you have anything those related to from those topics, from oncology of those areas? Did you see any questions like that?
Sir, in AIMS, I focused only on the onco aspects of the this ENT, gynae, and ortho. But my plan was to study these general aspects of this ortho ENT after the AIMS exams for NEET. So I did not study the general aspects till the this AIMS got over. But I had read the onco aspects of all these subjects, sir.
So there were questions on onco aspects on ENT, gynae, and also for orthopedics?
Yes, sir.
Can you tell us what percentage of those questions were there in AIMS? Like 5%, 10%. What percentage of questions came from the routine that we used to learn for surgical onco in other specialties?
Sir, combined the head neck, gynae, mainly it was head and neck and gynae, sir. Not much of ortho. I think it formed around 10 to 15% of the questions in AIMS. Okay.
OBG, gynae alone, how many questions you would have had? Head and neck onco we cover as a general aspect of onco. And gynae, how much questions you experienced? And were you comfortable answer those questions?
Sir, of the 80 questions, I think there were around 4 to 5 questions on gynae, sir.
Okay, manageable.
Sir, yes, sir. Yes, sir. It was manageable, sir.
Okay.
So actually, the gynae onco was being covered in the onco classes. It was helpful. So it was sufficient. It was sufficient enough to answer them.
Okay. Now, I mean, did you answer all the 80 questions?
No, sir. I answered 70 questions out of 80, sir.
What made you to take that kind of decision? But 10 questions you are not very sure, or you want to play very safe? I mean, what was your strategy?
Sir, I wanted to be safe, and I did not take extra risk to answer, sir, to make as much less negative markings as possible.
So, I mean, can I ask you, the strategy before institute exam was to concentrate on core surgical onco. Then after the results of institute exam, then we can look into the broader perspective of surgical onco and general surgery. Was that your strategy?
No, sir. General surgery I did read, but the ENT ortho gynae, my plan was to read after the IMSS exams.
I want to ask you, so your preparation was on as a whole for a NEET, that's what we have been discussing, a NEET and other exams, and the focus was on surgical onco. That's what we have been discussing so far. And how quick you are able to do the revision? And I have two questions here. And before the revision, I want to ask you, were there any questions asked from medical oncology, the initial chapters of DeVita on discussing about the molecular biology and genetics and those aspects? Were there some questions on that?
Yes, sir. There were questions on medical oncology, but not much, sir. Like very minimal.
Okay.
4 to 5, but they were answerable, sir.
What about questions on pharmacology? What about questions on radiotherapy? Were there questions based out of that?
This time on radiotherapy, no question was as such, sir. Yes, sir. Medical oncology, chemotherapy and all, very minimal questions, sir. Mainly like hormonal therapy and all, like trastuzumab, such things were there.
Targeted therapies. There have been questions on that.
Now,
can you elaborate in the paper? Were there questions predominantly on which system you felt that there are more questions asked, either in GI oncology or uro-oncology or neuro-oncology, or what kind of questions are predominating the paper?
Sir, the questions were predominantly on breast and endocrine, sir. Breast, endocrine, thoracic oncology, there were many questions, like 4 to 5 questions were in thoracic oncology. And GI oncology, it was as expected, sir. And there were almost no questions on neuro-oncology.
Neuro-oncology didn't get questions.
No, sir.
If we say the maximum number of questions, if we say that it could be on endocrine and breast
yes,
and
sir.
GI,
breast,
something like that.
GIT, yes, sir. Euro, yes, sir.
And Euro. These are the main areas the focus is on.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, I mean, did you feel, I mean, after giving the exam, you felt anything that if I would have done something in my preparation, that would have little have helped me, or you felt something you missed in your preparation? Something, is there anything like that?
Yes, despite revising 2 to 3 times, it still feels like we haven't read anything on the day of the exam. So, so I think more revision would have been better.
Okay. So really happy talking to you today in the morning, and I'm really happy that you have done great. And once again, I want to wish on behalf of the entire team of surgical oncology faculties and all the other SPEED faculties and as institute as a whole, we are with you, and we are very happy. And once again, wish you all the best and all the success to be as a great surgical oncologist and in years to come. Dr. Nikhil Tiwari, best wishes to you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.